Hello everyone, I'm Michal,
And I'm Silvia.
and today we have something very new and exciting for you.
We are going to be publishing occasionally some videos where we play authentic relating games because we really believe that authentic relating games are something worth sharing and worth spreading. Therefore, we're going to be playing them on camera and we're going to be sharing them with you. And let us know if this is an idea that you like and if you would like to see more of these kind of videos, and we'll be super happy to do them for you. Authentic relating games are exactly what the name means. They are games and activities that help people connect more authentically with each other and explore different fields of connection, such as perspective, empathy, even curiosity, excitement, fun. So we'll be sharing on all those different fields, and we will link some websites where you can learn more about authentic relating games in the description of this video.
If I would Google Silvia and profound, what would I find?
You would find my texts that I wrote as a child when I was around 11, when I had this fascination with underwater life. And I wrote about when I was going to the swimming pool and imagining that I could breathe underwater. I was really fascinated with that possibility. And I was watching, series about this girl that was living underwater, and she was living on the beach, and you would find my texts wishing with all my heart that I could be a creature that doesn't need oxygen and can live under the sea. If I were to Google you and secret, what would I find?
You would probably find a video of me entering my room in my old home and sneakily hiding things in places that I didn't want my parents to see, because my dad was a bit intense with sometimes going through my things, and there were things like my journals, or sometimes I had other things that I just didn't want my dad to see, like I don't know, condoms, that would be a huge problem for if they would find.
Wow.
So I had two places where I was hiding stuff, and one was in this part of my bed. It was kind of easy to find, but it was not easy to find. It was this space that was kind of, you could figure out that there might be there something, but you just wouldn't look there. And the other one was just so deeply hidden that...
Where was it?
It was, you would have to go under my desk, and then there was this thing in the wall you would have to open. It was not drawers, so it's like some kind of, like, just doors that were installed in the wall. And then above it there was a thing that you could put something.
Wow.
So, I mean, unless you would really, have a police squad looking through my room, I don't think anyone would find that.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't know this about you.
If I would Google you and mortal enemy, what would I find?
You would find about me and this girl at school when I was in high school. I was in love with this boy for a long time, and it was very strange because it wasn't really strange, it's kind of a teenage thing to do. I was in love with this boy with whom I really didn't talk to. He was just, a boy from school, and suddenly I was just like, wow, I'm in love with this guy. But he was in love with another girl, and at that time I really enjoyed this kind of drama, I'm in love with him, so if he is in love with her and not me, then I hate her. And then for a long time I was really enjoying building this internal soap opera and building on this drama where I really hated that girl, and I would just share this hate with my friends, and I was like, ah, there she goes. And this girl probably didn't even know I existed, you know. And so she was my direct competitor, you know, in my mind she was my mortal enemy. If I would Google you and mountain, what would I find?
You would find pictures of me when I was younger, kind of primary school, secondary school. And I was going to the mountains. We had this friends that had a house in the mountains, and we would sometimes go there for the summer or just for the weekend. And we would just take trips there. And I remember my parents were always saying that, you know, I'm so good with hiking, and you know, I'm just this tiny little guy, but always just ready to go, you know, never tired. I mean, I would never be tired. I would just want to walk constantly, and then eventually, you know, I would be just dead, so my dad would have to carry me. And I was really small, you know.
So cute.
But yeah, I remember some of those images. It seems like a different lifetime, you know, and just being in the mountains there. And, you know, some of them were very small, just like few hours hike, and some it was a whole day kind of trip. But just this feeling of, you know, walking. And I remember sometimes I was just thinking like, this is kind of stupid, you know, just walk. But I was enjoying it. I was really enjoying this process of going and seeing what's gonna be there, you know,
Wow.
behind the corner when we get out of the woods and suddenly you can see everything.
It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's really beautiful.
Thank you for sharing.
It's a pleasure.
So I really enjoyed this game. It was very interesting that we both ended up sharing things about our past, which is not something that necessarily needs to be like that. We can share things that we are feeling in the moment. But I definitely feel like I found out new things about you. And
Oh, same here for me. I didn't know about the things you said.
yeah,
And I think my favorite part was observing this blink when the answer comes to the person's eyes. Like when you ask the question and you're processing the question, and then there's this moment when you know the answer. It's amazing. Like the eyes change. You can see immediately that the person has the answer. It was very interesting to see.
such a good observation.
I really enjoyed this.
Yeah. And it's an amazing way to just pass time and talk to each other about something meaningful and something that really discloses something about each other. So yeah, totally recommend this game. It's amazing. Thank you for watching.
We hope you enjoyed the game.
Yeah.